It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. Last outing for Chicago, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. They won the first matchup of this season series. We'll see if they can get another tonight. Well, guys, so much of what Kevin Love can
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Hey, Brent, right off the bat, we're already seeing several big-name rookies struggle a little bit. Talk about the adjustment going from being the star player, the guy, on your college team to becoming, initially at least, a contributor in the NBA.
I think it's difficult, the mental adjustment for a player to come to practice and do all the things to prepare for a practice and then work extra either before or after practice, Kevin, and then go to a game, put on your uniform, and sit. It's just not something that they're used to. They haven't done it for
not
10,
natural, right.
Oh yeah, or 10 or 12 years. And so it's important to have three things at that point, Kevin. One, a coach that continues to tell you what you need to work on. Two, an assistant coach that works with you daily on the things that the coach has told you about. And the last part is having a veteran guy as a mentor. That can be extremely important in you keeping your confidence and the idea of be ready, stay ready when your opportunity presents itself.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Portis is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Felicio in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Cavaliers on D. It's a three-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, guys, they were forcing it a bit in that one and shot a relatively low percentage because of it.
Well, if I put it on the scale, Greg, the aggressiveness was an 8. The shot selection, a 2. Could have been a lot better.
James against Covington. And that one's good by LeBron. James has got his first basket.
LeBron down there amongst the trees, carving out a little space and getting the 2.
Here's Levine. That one a little long. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the wing right side. Outside Rose. Love with the screen on Levine. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
That's an encouraging sign from Kevin Love, willing to give up his body, something he does on a nightly basis.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Zach LaVine. Putting up about 18 points per, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome. Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
To the left side wing. Dunn passes to Portis. There's a good screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Bulls trail by 5. Covington kicks to Dunn. Dishes to LaVine. Now, here's Dunn. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Cleveland leading by 3. And the Cavs' big 3 completed with the trade of #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, you still think they make that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought of 54 years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top of the mountain. So I would absolutely make that trade.
On the wing, LaVine pulls up from the corner. The Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Shoots from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Dunn. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once again, Dunn showing off his all-around game. Not just an incredible shooter, but an unreal finisher on the drive as well.
They set the pick. Back to Love. He dishes it to James. Love with the screen for LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent use of the screen that time. Rose has got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here's Dunn. He's covered by Rose. Here's Felicio. And James pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. When it comes, Brent, to the subject of intimidation, there are certain players who are just downright scary. The Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thunder is out there with Wells, and it's Johnson in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. LeBron dishes to Love, and the shot goes in. Love's got his first points in this one.
Quick release of Kevin Love, so hard to guard, especially for a big man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Valentine. They grab their own miss. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Markkanen.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He scored 23 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
James, no good. Bulls trail by 7. And here is Dunn. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Passes it to Thunder. A 3-ball. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. They set the pick. Off the screen. Bank shot, no good.
You just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
Here's Wells. The shot will not fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Markkanen.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
In the corner, it's James. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Bulls trail by 4. Valentine with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Dunn passes to Valentine. Felicio kicks to Dunn. There's the pick. Over to the wing. And stolen by Love. And the pass to Thunder. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip. Kevin Love's such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Covington. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin. Then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact.
Rose, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Love with the screen for Rose. Overdone. Bank shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Covington kicks to Felicio. Kick out to Levine. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get to shots like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the threes and the twos last season for Chicago.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for LeBron. Here's Levine. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Chicago making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Markkanen. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Dunn. That one drops. He ties it up. We've heard the rumors, Brent, the death of the big man, but with guys like Towns and Porzingis and others entering the league that can play on the perimeter and still have that length to make a difference inside, could we see a big man renaissance, or at least maybe see him have more of an impact than people are giving him credit for right now?
Well, I think what we're seeing is the evolution of the 5 spot, Kevin. So it's not that the big man is lost. It's that the big man's doing a lot of the things that the little man used to be asked to do, and that is shooting threes, handle the ball, make some decisions at the top of the key, be a playmaker. It's fascinating to watch guys with this sort of size and this sort of skill, and also being this young, having such a tremendous impact for the organizations they're playing for.
Stevenson outside. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Outside Holiday. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Holiday's got 5.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Pass to Thunder. Rose a screen on Holiday. Here's Thunder. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Good on both. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-6 run. There's the pick. Stevenson drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Stevenson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from Thunder.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bean passes to Felicio. Outside Holiday. That one falls. Holiday's got the lead, back up to 2 now for Chicago.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
Thompson passes to Thunder. Kicks it to Rose. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's Chicago leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Portis, and it's Felicio in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the line, and the shot falls short this time. Cavaliers trailing. Rose kicks to Thompson, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Dunn kicks to Felicio. And there's the feed to Covington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Both good from the line that time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. James outside. Shoots over Covington. It's tipped. For 3, Levine. Good on the triple. Levine's got 9.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Stolen away. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Good on the shot. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Feeds to LeBron. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That one, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Covington. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Levine with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6 to the wing right side. Right side Rose. Passes it to Thunder. Love with the screen on Levine. Here's Thunder. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 14.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Pass to Portis. There's the screen. Here's Dunn. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Dunn's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really, Dunn is sensational at reading the defense off the screens. Knows exactly where to be after the pick is set.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Levine. Love can't hit.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
And it's Dunn in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's LeBron. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zizic comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Wells is subbed in for Rose. The Bulls also changing it up. Markkanen comes in for Felicio. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Bobby Portis. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got his 2nd basket.
Well, LeBron gets down there deep and does not fear any kind of defense that gets thrown at him. Quickly gets that ball out of his hands.
Puts it up from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Zizic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Here's Thunder. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, Tyronn Lue still pretty much new to the coaching ranks, but a tremendous amount of experience from his playing career. He won titles with Kobe and Shaq in Los Angeles for the Lakers, played alongside Michael Jordan in Washington, and he's seen LeBron James bring a title back to Cleveland. That's a lot of championship experience for Ty Lue.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The dish to James. Over to the wing for the lead. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by James. And that's now 6 points for Shammy Wells. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Brent, you talk about Cavs coach Tyronn Lue having played with those greats. He knows how to win.
Well, he's never.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Derrick Rose is out there with Thunder. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's the pick. And stolen by Love. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And the dunk by James.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Here's Dunn, the pass to Portis. He kicks it to Stevenson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The defensive mindset has to maybe get to the mid-range. They didn't do a good job pressuring the shooter on that possession.
LeBron kicks to Love. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Stevenson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Thunder.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Dunn kicks to Felicio. Pass to Portis. He feeds it to Covington to tie it up. Buries it from three-point range. It's all knotted up.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Here's Rose, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
And both free throws good for Rose.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Now here's Stevenson, guarded closer. Dishes it to Covington. 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
They get the rebound. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Chicago calls timeout, and you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
He can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss, and they have no idea how to contain him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. He told them it's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring this one home. Guys, we'll see if they have what it takes to get it done. Back to you.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, and the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And it's Rose penetrating, up again, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Dunn kicks to Covington. Passes it to Felicio. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded by Love. Snatched up. Tries again. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Felicio.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Now here's Rose. The screen from Thompson. Rose kicks to Thompson. With the teardrop of can't hit.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
To the left wing. Kicks it to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's Stevenson. Pulls up on the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
James in the post. Defended by Covington. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And he sinks the second. Cleveland leading by 3. Outside Rose. Overdone. And it's Rose missing.
Gotta make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. The defense was just okay.
Covington's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Thunder. Here's Thompson. That shot off. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 3. Dunn dishes to Levine. They set the pick. Covington kicks to Dunn. Here's Felicio. Count it, and the foul. That one on Love.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the pass to Thunder. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. That free throw good from Thunder. Both free throws good from Thunder. Chicago trailing here. Dunn kicks to Portis. He dishes it to Covington. They set the screen. Here's Levine. Throws with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That one goes. Count it. 8 points for Love.
And Kevin Love, no stranger having the ball when it's tight like this. Terrific at stepping up.
Dunn with it. Outside Levine. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivered.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most. Seems like the more that's at stake, the more he rises to the challenge.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're up by 1. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Felicio with a rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Rose passes to Thunder. Thompson nails it.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's stolen. Here's James. Yes!
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teardrop shot. Dunn misses. And here are the Cavaliers. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Love and his athleticism can sneak up on you. He enjoys getting to the rim and putting a D in a tough spot.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
No time to waste. They need a score.
Kevin, they should take the first good look they get.
Pass to Thunder. Rebound by the Bulls. The feed now to Dunn. For 3, Levine. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats on the win. Now, you got it going offensively. How did you create looks for yourself against the defense?
Thanks so much. I tried to find the spaces and the gaps that they may be slow to cover. And when we have the ball moving around like the team did today, it's easy to stay in a rhythm and see plenty of shots. And tonight I was able to convert.
The ball really was moving. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.